swings quicker because of the like climbing boot for some things. But I think that was the biggest change. Obviously, high rise stuff didn't get fixed, so I didn't really see much of a difference on high rise. And 6-star, like the P4 is kind of playing how I thought it would be. So honestly, the 6-star P4 is not bad. I think it's fine. I think it was probably better the way it was originally, but this is fine. Like, it's not gonna break the app. Do you have any VOD on Flex last year? I mean, I have a Scrim VOD, but yeah, that's it. Because it was only like, what, he only played one match technically as a Flex, right? Once we got Kyler. Or no, not once we got Kyler, but like once he... Wait. Am I tweaking? Was he ever with Kyler? Yeah, no, he played a series with him. Yeah, the Boston match. That's what I'm thinking.
Did great. Was finding a lot of success on their holds and also hell of.
Oh wait, let me get my pen out real quick. All right, we're good. You already went over the patch notes? Yeah, I did yesterday. But if you guys have questions or something or want to talk about it, I'm down to talk about it. I don't have an agenda today for this stream. We're kind of just watching just random VOD clips and talking with chat. Carolina fried this map one. Yeah, guy, wait, did you guys see the differences in like, what was it, LAN KD versus online KD for the Ravens guys? Like, it's insane the difference that they have when it comes to playing on LAN. Like, specifically like Fellow and Clay. It's actually ridiculous. Highlights from patch notes, MCW buff, what else? Rival buff as well. So they kind of, I don't know. They made both weapons like back to being like OP. So I don't think that they needed to touch them, but at least they touched both of them, and now it just seems like both are OP in certain situations. But yeah, I think that was obviously the biggest difference. That and, well, we didn't play with the trophy stuff because we were on the old patch, so adjusting to that was a little bit different. Probably answer this, but thoughts on new 6-star hardpoint? Will you guys be playing it this patch? Yeah, we're playing it, and I don't mind it. I think it's fine. I think the original was probably better, but this is good. Like, it's not bad. I thought if we played the second version of it, it would have been horrible. But I think this is honestly good. Like, I think the P4 will play well. It plays basically, the spawns and stuff is basically what I said on stream yesterday with how it kind of plays out. Did the pros not want to try out Grime? I have no idea. That's not decision on my end, but I guess not. Or I think it's more so it's just too late. But I don't know. Are you happy with no pool hill? Well, obviously I think pool hill was not that bad. Like, I think a lot of people grown into it, but it was a very hard hill to break. And I'm selfishly saying this because, you know, Ant was really good at the pool hill, and we were just pretty good at the pool hill, like holding it in general. But I think it was a really hard hill to break in general anyways. Hey, what's good, Gizmo? Thanks for the 4 months. Appreciate that. I got a question I forgot to ask. Is Real now like sub-base major 1 where you tried it on LAN and you love it? IDK, if that's fit to ask. I think it was kind of that same situation where it was like, I don't know, we just, even in scrims, it wasn't like the best for us, but then once we started playing in matches, it was actually like decent and good. So I don't know, there's still things that we have to work on it specifically, because I think we fell into good situations in general. So it's not like perfect, obviously, but I think it's like it's getting up there. There's no pool hill, but do you see the pool playing any part of yesterday? I mean, not as much. You're still gonna have specific gunfights for like, what's it called, like P2. There's obviously the P2 gunfights that happen all the time over here. P3, you might take a route to break this way, but that's not really a pool gunfight. Yeah, honestly, there isn't really many pool gunfights other than like the P2 ones over here. You're not really gonna see many gunfights like around like here-ish. Unless someone gets pushed out for the P3 and you have to kill them first and then break on in. I'm trying to think of other situations. Like the P1, there's sometimes someone that off the break that'll play like the half wall and someone that goes P2 and there's a gunfight here, but that happened before anyways too. You're obviously just going to see a lot fewer gunfights in general in the pool. There's not a P5 right now, or am I tweaking? No, you're not tweaking. There's no P5. There's just 4 hills, which is fine. Like it fits fine in my opinion.
Ready for this aggressive play coming in from Fellow. He's able to find one, and now you keep this play very mixy. Not able to get the kill though, but at least the break for Carolina.
Wow, I mean, Fellow just slips right by that Seattle setup, and all of a sudden will look to be a very clear-cut hard point favoring Seattle to start. Goes the way of the Ravens. Lead starting to grow.
See, like this old P4, I didn't actually mind it.
Doors are bulletproof, nade-proof, everything-proof. Gwyn holding it down.
I'm surprised they switched it to the stage. Like, I thought if they just kept the 4 hills, it would have been fine too. Like, I didn't think there was that much of a big issue with this.
Potentially going to be theirs, and if you are Seattle Surge, we talked about it all throughout the major 3 qualifiers. They are always in the game, but the thing that they struggle.
They changed this map 3 times now and could have just kept it the way it was originally. Yeah, basically, but I don't know. There were a lot of people asking for the pool hill to get removed. So I mean, people kind of did that to themselves. How are the new opaque doors on 6-star? Let me see. So like, it really only plays out for the P4, and I don't know. It's still just different. Like now, you just have to open the door if you want to get info. Nothing too significant. You just can't cheese in one way anymore, which is, I think, probably good. Hey, what's good, Hybrid? How's it going?
The sling in hardpoint. You have to try to figure out how to get a couple kills because Carolina are completely different from when they're online to on land because everyone is shooting so straight. They now find themselves up by 60 points. They're going to be late off the rotation the next, but Felony finds himself on 4.
Yeah, that's the big news. The 1v1 for time goes the way of Carolina, while the 1v1 for new goes the way of Seattle. So 6 of 1.
Keep original P1 to P4 and just get rid of P5 pool hill. Honestly, that's what I thought they were going to do. Now, don't get me wrong, stage is still like fine as a hill, but I didn't mind the old P4.
They have withstood the pressure early on from Carolina. The spawn's now flipped, and they have to work their way back into this HP. TJ with that double, and a pinch coming in from Gwyn. This is the opportunity.
And he has got a really solid read, just waiting for contact from his teammates first before he makes his presence known. And there it goes. Gwyn gets 2 on the cutoff. 0-4, last one left. Wants to go for it, and he does clear a little bit of space. Maybe a chance to contest this back 20, but Seattle also has to worry about rotation to new. Carolina stepping a little bit further ahead.
And the route right there from Gwyn, he's able to get a free double with that Renetti in hand. Goes to that deep pinch through.
I think at least this new P4 will be more breakable than the old P5. I do think the pool hill was like very hard to break. That's the one thing I'll say about it. Like you get initial rotation to it. That shit was pretty easy to hold. Carolina are frying on this map. Oh, it is pouring outside, chat. Oh, that sucks. Apparently it's supposed to thunderstorm like the next 6 days or some. Looks like 6-star plays way faster / interaction heavy now. I don't think it changes too much. I think it was always pretty interaction heavy. If gunfights underwater were the same as normals, pool hills might have been alright. Yeah, I mean, you just had to adjust. It's like adapting to water-specific gunfights.
You can hear it, the chemistry for Carolina. They're calling every single player. But a moment there where Seattle do kind of catch them a little bit off guard. This time going their way, but the Surge have to win this rotation.
Oh, yeah, you have to, but you're already going to be late to the party because Carolina have cut their losses. You can hear the communications.
You hope Carolina makes champs? Yeah, well, they got to start doing well online, honestly. Like, it's great to do well in LAN, but online still is a good amount of points. And now you have 7 matches every stage. Like, that's the only problem. But I hope so too, because I think they like shine on LAN, and for them not to be able to make it would kind of suck. Do you agree with only 8 teams at champs versus 12? Yeah, because you need to have the regular season mean something. Obviously, I don't think the season, like how the season's structured, is good to begin with. But like, in order to make it so that the regular season means something, I think there should be. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the regular season's like the way to go with how we're doing it right now.
He's hitting the routes, winning some insane gunfights, and that's why Carolina fan themselves up by currently 60 points. But now all they need is 46 to close out this map. Number 1, they are already blessed with the rotation over towards B4. Routes now have to be hit out of the Seattle Surge. You see 04 right up through the middle side, trying to catch the timing, but Felony gets a read on it. Just can't let this guy finesse a little bit more.
Absolutely the case against Seattle. They've played this map a ton in this qualification.
That's a huge kill by 04.
Oh my!
They just let him.
Just can't let this guy finesse a little bit more.
Absolutely the case.
They need to kill this guy.
They've played this map a ton in this qualification stage. Their breaking percentage has been great. Oh my! The top teams, and when they need it the most, they secure breakthrough security very cleanly on top of that. So 40 seconds to fight for. Carolina spawning close. Here comes the next hit.
Yeah, they need to find a break, and they need to find it quickly. Wow. And with that double coming in from Felon, that might be just enough numbers advantage in favor of Carolina. They can no
He's getting hit with every tack in the world.
This final 25, Seattle are not going to try to give this one up for free. They're going to go for one more break attempt.
And you have to find a way to contest at least some of this time. You cannot allow Carolina to get to that 240 mark. Teammate may help out, but it doesn't make a difference. TJ holds the front line, and Clayster cleans up.
Carolina's playing this really well.
240 for Carolina. Seattle trying to get over towards New, but Gwyn here to meet him.
Not Gwyn.
Gwyn is frying too. I mean, they're all frying, honestly.
Now the troops are hitting them. It's going to turn into a 3v3 battle.
Like, how many 4 downs have you seen in this game? There's been a few. Like, full 4 downs.
You still have to locate where the hell the swimmer is in this pool hill. And Gwyn's just finessing with that Renetti, finds another kill. It's only 8 seconds till they take map 1.
But Seattle able to get the reinforcements here quickly. 3 players now surrounded.
See, dude, you have initial rotation. Like, it's
Through the backside at Tiki. Booza, long
hard to break.
for the first, but Felony able to follow.
Like, even though, I mean, sure, they broke it for 2 seconds, but it just gets traded out, and Seattle ends up getting the control of it.
Just finessing with that Renetti, finds another kill. It's only 8 seconds till they take map 1.
But Seattle able to get the reinforcements here quickly. 3 players now surround the hard point. TJ, the rest of Carolina trying to work through the backside at Tiki. Booza, long range shots good for the first, but Felony able to follow up. Not enough to confirm the trades they need though. Clayster still just trying to find Uku. Pops himself up, and Booza the last one.
Oh, that's a big one. They should trade him out, though, yeah.
Will take him out of the hard point, and maybe a chance to see another hill, but you have to still commit here if you're Seattle.
Yeah, you have to, because Carolina only need 5 seconds. You have to put all your reinforcements on this side of the map, and so far...
This is just so hard with the amount of time that Carolina needs.
10 seconds remaining.
Just 5 seconds is like...
About this rotation over towards next. Gwyn is going to lose that initial fight.
Just take engagements and
This one wave of
just hold from the side. You're good. He gets a kill with a stun. That's crazy.
Carolina. Absolutely the case.
And you just win. Is everyone playing new patch for Major 4? Yeah. We're all playing the new patch for Major 4. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, depending on if there's another big update, I'm assuming this is the one we're playing on Champs. Or at Champs. Usually they play the Champs and last Major on the same patch. So I don't think we'll have any other changes after this one.
But he was getting everybody one shot.
3v2s on the map almost every single time. So we'll see if that creativity and those mid-round adaptations continue to stay strong, or can Seattle find a